Ayo, I'm gonna talk here about. I just got on Facebook. I was like, hey, I got some notifications. I was tagged on a Facebook post by one of the group members. They were like, Henry, can you tell us if you are eating foods off plan, or are the issues you talk about here the result of metabolic damage in tandem with faithfulness to high carb, low fat? This is a response video to that, to this post. So I don't know what's showing. I'm kind of hoping this software is actually recording what I wanted to record. So, well, I use my iPhone camera here because I like the camera. The quality looks really good. So real quick, I don't want to make this boring. I want to just boom get straight through what I want to say. I have not seen this video. I'm going to click on it. What's it say?
I have a video request here. Someone wrote, please review Henry is Vegan. He talks about how Durianrider failed him in his newest video.
So I guess someone made a video of me about Henry is vegan, and
So I did do a search for Henry is dark. And it's going to be a Chigan now.
I'd be like, oh, you know, but I mean, when I look at pictures and stuff, I'm like, damn, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Good one the other day.
I'm not gonna watch this. Wow, I look fatter on the video than I do what I think I look like in this camera. But so I'm gonna talk about just from the thumbnail here. You can see 2016. It was really skinny. In 2024, you can see something's happened. So in 2016, I had calorie restricted. I had an eating disorder. You know, I would not eat for days. I would not eat for days. I would constantly go on different diets. But then I found Durianrider, and I started to follow his protocols. And I think if you look at my video on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna go to my channel here. If you go to my channel and you look at the videos from, I'm gonna go. I posted a lot, so if you look back in, oh man, you gotta go back years. Oh, here we go. I didn't post too much. If you go back to the beginning, all right, to the beginning here. So I remember doing like a vlog or diary, you know, what I'd eat every day. I'm not gonna go through it. I was doing pretty good back then, you know. I was buying fruit. I was riding my bike. And I think I was lean. But then I was lean, and then I was like, hey man, I'm not gaining any weight. I'm skinny, and then you can see I'm eating pretty good here, and I was riding a lot. But then I started to eat high fat foods. So for example here, I'm gonna zoom in. I started eating like vegan tacos. It's got like jackfruit. I don't know. It could be cooked in oil. Then I started, you could see here, a vegan food mukbang. I started eating fatty foods. I started eating tofurkey. I was eating these yakisoba fried vegan food. Then I started going to Thai restaurants and ordering oily Thai food. And when I moved to Boston, I started eating Chipotle. I was eating really high fat foods. and I wasn't writing as much. So when I was when I was skinny, I was like, like I said, I started eating high fat food, and then I was like, I'm not gaining weight, so I'll just keep eating sugar and eat fatty foods. And then eventually I was like, man, the fatty foods taste really good. And I started eating fatty foods, fatty food, fatty food. Eventually I was like, maybe I'm not eating, I started gaining weight, and I'm like, maybe I'm not eating enough sugar. So I started doubling on my sugar intake while eating fatty food. Uh, so obviously, you mix sugar and fat, you get insulin resistance. And back then I didn't know, much. I didn't know that I was insulin being I was insulin resistant. I just thought, oh, I'm not eating enough sugar. Gotta increase more sugar. And I gotta keep writing more. I gotta keep writing more. Eventually, uh, it got to the point where I really got really unhealthy because I kept eating fatty foods. Um, I think I was doing some late nights. I'm not really sure. Don't remember. Um, anyways, and now um, I think I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm not doing great. I've got a 9 to 5 job that takes up a lot of my time. I know it's an excuse, right? I'm sure some of you guys have 9 to 5 and you're doing pretty well. I don't know, but I was just stressed. I was a supervisor, and well, I'm not a supervisor anymore, but I feel better now. Uh, but something about myself is I'm very unorganized, or at least I was. Like, it's a pretty unappealing trait. I would lose track of stuff. I'd get pissed off. I'm like, where is it? I didn't brush my teeth a lot. I was just lazy. I think I just started getting lazy. I think it's because the fatty foods, I was getting really lazy. And then now, like, it just became a habit of being lazy. And it doesn't help that I'm big now. I'm fat. Um, but I'm working towards it. It's gonna be a slow progress. I don't mind. I feel fine. I know part of the things that I'm going through are my fault. Um, for example, me neglecting to brush my teeth a lot. I'm gonna end up getting a root canal in my tooth. I got like a temporary filling. And then two, also, I didn't help that. I would eat rice. I would leave it out, and then it was dry, and then when rice dries up, it gets really hard, and then I would eat it, and then smash it in my teeth, and it fucked up my teeth. So, like, you know, that's just me. I'm a bit of a mess, but I've kind of I've learned to, okay, relax. We gotta slow things down. Be patient. Take care of each thing. For example, this root canal thing, I'm a little freaked out about it. I don't want to get a root canal. I've heard things like people get infections, and then, I don't know, it goes to their brain and they die. It's kind of scary. It's a little stressful. Um, I gotta do the best I can do. Durianrider even said, what do you say here? He's like, I think he even, it's funny. He says here, when a man is doing my weight loss protocols, this is how he looks. I'm not sure if he I don't know. Here's like he isn't. Why isn't Henry Child losing weight on your protocols? He isn't doing my protocols. If someone is, then they will look very gaunt. Like his goals are not that though. My goals are not um, to look as lean as Durianrider. Um, Nothing I can. I don't know. This feeling is kind of getting annoying. We gotta be careful about it. Um, yeah, it doesn't help. I sleep late sometimes. I still sleep late. I sleep at 10 o'clock when I should be sleeping at 8 o'clock. Um, but I'm working towards it. You know, even if I went, even if I switched off, started calorie restricting, whatever, um, I just don't want to do that. I like food. Food tastes good. I like to eat. Anyways, that's it.